Hi. Um, the computer ran out of energy. So right now, the meat is resting. The slurry is in a pot resting. I need to put these things in the dishwasher because I can't operate in the kitchen with all the stuff everywhere. So that's what dishwasher is for. I'm putting this stuff away, but because also it's disgusting. Maybe not. Well, I'll give it a light rinse. A light rinse to get most of the gunk off. Like this is just disgusting. I'm not gonna let it go all the way through a cycle. I don't know if that stuff is dishwashable. So things need to rest so the flavors can melt and whatnot. So while that's needing to happen, I can do this. That's the plan. The computer was off because, well, it wasn't plugged in. And never put straws in the dishwasher. Yeah. I used a lot of dishes today, but it's worth it. A lot of stuff going on over here. And it's all kind of gross. It's meat juice and all kinds of crap. Vegetable juice. Now remember, if you run out of cracker meal, you can always use a little bit of flour. That's what I did. It makes it extra fine. And I need to clean out the surface of this. Particularly my Ninja. I like the Ninja. Does the job. There we go. That's a little bit better for me. That's just a little bit better. Now the things that I have to next do are a pain in the butt, but it's a part of the process. This bag is going to be folded up and out the way, and I'm going to start a light rinse on these items here, and maybe I can do that. That way, this is the pot of meat.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people. All of us pledge allegiance to the Stars and Stripes. All of us defending the United States of America.
Amen, Mr. President. Amen. I got that as my alerts setting on my phone. I got the voice with the
I'm Barack
president.
Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America.
I'm wondering why I'm keeping my gloves on. We're about to find out.
All of us defending the United States of America.
Now this is the meat, all ground up. Now last time I used the pan that I'm about to cook it in, and I think I might do that again. I don't know. This is where the cracker meal comes in. A little cracker meal in there, and give it a stir. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, stir it in the pot. It's like making hot dogs.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people. All of us pledge allegiance to the Constitution. All of us defending the United States of America.
And some salt. I leave out salt. I'm putting 2 tablespoons of salt in this. Since I know that the cracker meal will get used up, I added 1/4 cup of flour, and 2 tablespoons of salt to the cracker meal. And then I'm going to take this and pour it out on some foil and form it. Because it's not going to come together till I put the olive oil in there. Or whatever kind of oil you want to put. Since it's a Greek recipe, they're using olive oil. Because that's where olive trees grow. So I live in Indiana, so maybe I'll use corn oil. I don't know. Not using corn oil, using canola. Like I said, last time I put it in the pan, I was going to roast it in. And just laid it all out and mixed it in really well. You got to mix it in. Here we go. As if that. I might mix it in the food processor again to make sure it's all blended. This is mixing. It's mixing well. Thicker now that the cracker meal is in there. Remember, that's about almost 3 sleeves of crackers. Yeah, I didn't say this was an easy recipe. I said it tastes good. A little bit of a pain in the ass. All right, it's almost mixed. That's what it takes. It's nice and blended. Now, difficult part. Getting it in the foil because I think this is more than, I think this is 2 loaves. I do. I think it's 2 loaves. This is oil. I'm not using olive oil. 1/3 cup of oil. A little more, a little less. Remember, this is a triple recipe because I figure You can cook these and wrap them up really well and put them in the freezer and take them out for a time where you don't really feel like cooking, but you want something fantastic. This would be the recipe. You can kind of see, yeah, that doesn't look like meat. This is what sausage making looks like. When people make homemade hot dogs and sausage, well, homemade hot dogs, sausage usually isn't this um, finely ground. I had to put this in the food processor to get it this way. Rest of the oil and continue to mix. This is how you mix something thick like this. There we go. It's mixed. Now all this work, it'd be a shame if I spilled it. I'm not spilling any of it. But I will bring the pan over here. I hope I have enough foil. That's going to be my issue. Now remember, this is a recipe that requires a water bath. So since the oven is already preheated, what is this? We'll go ahead and turn it up to 325. It's going to take forever to cook. But you and I can hang out while it's cooking. I have to put water. This is a cake pan. Cake pan's putting water in it. Put it in the oven. Now, if you had a rotisserie, you could do it the traditional way. It'd probably be simpler. No, actually, that didn't look simple either. So remember, we have lots of delicious veggies in ours. Hey, black chatters. All right. Don't want to spill. All right. You can spray your foil if you wanted to. If you want to spray your foil, spray your foil.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America.
This is the way it looks. This is the way you have to do it. I know what it looks like, but as I said, sausage making, Mr. President, sausage making is not pretty. Not everything in life is pretty or needs to be viewed. So if you want to turn away during this portion, you go right ahead, because it looks like chicken salad, overground chicken salad, or Now you can use any kind of meat you want. You have bits and pieces of meat left over. This is an excellent recipe.
I'm Barack Obama, and
It's
I
all
approve this
browned up
message.
together.
There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. I'm Barack Obama, and I
Yeah, my
approve
phone
this
is going
message.
crazy.
There is not a liberal America and a conservative conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people.
This
All
needs to
of us
be.
pledge allegiance to the Constitution.
This is too
All
much.
of us
I need
defending
too
the
much.
United States of America.
Maybe a little bit more. And the one thing you have to do also is slam this on the counter.
I'm Barack Obama and I approve this message. I'm Barack Obama and I approve this message.
I'm going to look at my phone.
There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people. All of us pledging allegiance to the Star and Stripes. All of us defending the United States of America.
Then I just take the foil and do the best I can with it. Get that bottom tucked in, the top tucked in, and we'll roll it up. Be careful. You should use heavy duty foil. If you can freeze this would be great. Roll it up and freeze it. I'm not done. I'm putting both of them in there.
I'm Barack Obama and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people. All of us pledging allegiance to the Star and Stripes. All of us defending the United States of America.
You really should use heavy duty foil. Shoot. Heavy duty foil is best. Because I just pour this. Yeah. And there's oil in the pan. You should use heavy duty foil. Like I didn't do. But it worked with this foil before. I've got to go slower and be careful. And now I gotta go through all this foil. I'm a very patient person. And I didn't have this problem the first time. This is 2 pieces of foil. Did I don't know, maybe I doubled it. I don't know. But just use heavy duty foil. It actually smells good already. I think I might put some. I might put some flour in it. Maybe I needed to put more. Flour in it.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people. All of us pledging allegiance to the Stars and Stripes. All of us defending. I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people. All of us pledging allegiance to the Stars. I'm Barack Obama. I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people. All of us pledging allegiance to the Stars and Stripes. All of us defending the United States of America.
African Bambaataa and Melly Mel are on CNN. Anthony Bourdain. Oh my God. I'm losing my voice. Oh, they must be in the Bronx. Oh, God. Now I need to put this into the foil and then put it into the pan. Here's the foil. I'm going to have to use my hands. Gloved hands. Like I said, if you're a mom, it's not bothering you to do this. If you're not a mom and you're kind of queasy or squeamish, this may not be the recipe for you. Because I'm a mom and this is not anything pleasing right now. It's just not. Yeah. I'm gonna have to use different hands. Well, I didn't want to do that because I only have 2 levels to my stove. But this is a little one. And you just taking it in the foil and securing it. You're securing it. You want it to hold some type of a loaf shape. So you need to secure it in the foil like that. That's the purpose, because it's rather runny. You want it to be a nicely densely packed meat with a smooth texture, like a sausage. This is why it's so similar to sausage making. And This isn't the traditional gyros. This is the American
I'm
gyro.
Barack Obama,
Loaf.
and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States. I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this. I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people. All of us pledge allegiance to the Star of Christ. All of I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this
Now,
message.
I didn't have a bunch of little
There
ones.
is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people. All of us pledge allegiance to the Star of Christ. All of us defending the United States of America.
Oh, yeah. Put it right here. Using my hands once again. Oh, sorry, babe. Okay, look. Using my hands once again. I'm just taking this, not for the weak or the squeamish. And I'm making several small ones. You can even put this in a Ziploc and freeze it. Or if you have some other type of form.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people. All of us pledging allegiance to the Star of Christ. All of us defending the United States of America.
Wash this meat off my hands. Because I'm going to scrape as much of this up as I can. Because it was just cooking a lot of it. And actually, I put some more flour in it. It helped. It's not as runny.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people. All of us pledging allegiance to the Star of Christ. All of us defending the United States of America.
A good thing to do would be to have some type of a form that you can put this in. You know? Oh, I remember what I did. I did it this way last time. There.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people. All of us pledging allegiance to the Star of Christ. All of us defending the United States of America.
There. I got some more to do. And they're gonna have to be small. about to run out of foil. There's a little flour. I'm gonna put some of this in a foil and just stick it in the freezer because I'm running out of foil. And this. Eat this. You don't want it to lay in its own juices or lie in its own juices. That's what you don't want. One, two,
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people, all of us pledging allegiance to the Star and Stripes, all of us defending the United States of America.
oh gosh. Yeah, you're gonna have to wash your clothes and apron and everything when you're done with this. This is pretty much how I did it the first time. I forgot though. And just wrapped it up. Very loose fitting form. See? And it's a loaf. Because you're going to take the electric knife and slice it. So you just want it in a loaf. And you want it to stay in the pan. This isn't perfect at all. There's some stuff leaking out. But there. That's 3. I don't think I can get any more in there unless I put it on top of these. Because it's in foil. So maybe I'll do that. Stick a pan on top of it. And there's a pan of water in the bottom of the oven. Heavy duty foil, like I said, also helps. I don't know, I wasn't planning on making it.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people, all of us pledging allegiance to the Star and Stripes, all of us defending the United States of America.
Have your dish ready to go.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people, all of us pledging allegiance to the Star and Stripes, all of us defending the United States of America.
Okay, that's about all I can get out of there.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people, all of us pledging allegiance
That's just too much. I wasted some of it. Because I had to take it off that other foil that broke. I don't like waste. I don't like to waste. All right. Like I said, if you want to spray your foil first, that's fine. It's quite a bit of oil in this.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people. All of us pledging allegiance to the Star and Stripes. All of us defending the United States of America. I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one people. All of us pledging allegiance to the Star and Stripes. All of us defending the United States of America.
That's it. That's it. And it's a lot of mess. Takes a really long time to do. But you'll see that it'll be well worth it. Rewashing stuff, yeah, that happens. But to be honest, I'm kind of tired. I'm sitting down. We'll put these bowls. This is going. I'm just putting these things in the dishwasher. They have to go. Yeah. This stuff has to be in here. I don't want to wash it by hand. I just don't. There. Now, you could go and get some flatbread, or you can make pita. I've made pita bread before, and it was quite delicious. It's very simple. You can conduct a Google search and find a good recipe right away. I'm just saying. If what you wanted to do was serve it on pita bread, you can buy it if you can find it. So I couldn't find it, so I had to make my own. Well, I just used flatbread. Now, the flatbread wasn't good because it tore up. You need a hearty bread for gyros. So, oh, who said it?
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United
I'm going to come back in an hour 30 and look at it. In an hour 30, I'm going to come back and look at it. So I want to know what's going on with it. I can't get anything else in here. Let's go ahead and close it up. And I'm going to sit down and you and I can talk about how to fix this cucumber drink I made. I think I need more lemon. I do. There. There. Yes, Lord. All that meat and all that stuff. That was a lot. Oh, yes, Lord. See, just the Greek yogurt, and I already put the things in there. I just haven't blended it. It takes a while for it to get together. I'm going to go sit down somewhere. And you're going to go sit down somewhere with me. So, well, I'm looking for this is bleach and vinegar mixed together and water and a little borax. Yeah. I'm just trying to get this stuff off my camera. I can tell my dishwasher's not doing the thing that it should be doing. Oh, yes, it is. No, no. All right. Whew. That way, when I come back in here, it won't just be like slapping me in the face. All the work I got to do. I'm going to go sit down and fix this drink. And I got to plug my phone up. I think I need to put something in it. I don't know what these alerts are about. I think it's my family and group me. So I don't know. But we're getting ready to sit down and discuss what just happened. Because we're not going to need Show you many more. Go out there and get us. I bet you half of you not gonna ask no more. I don't want to know nothing about what Leslie cooking. And that ghettos look bad. It look nasty. That's just the looks. It's not a. It's a delicious treat. It's not anything you should be eating all the time, unless you got boys. If you have boys in your household, you need different ways to make meat. Boys need protein. If you have a girl, an athlete in athletics, she dances. Protein builds muscle, and muscle burns fat. So you do need, oh Lord, some kind of protein. All right, be right back.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. We are one deal. All of us defending the United States of America.
Get nice now. I don't think going out so soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Leslie McLeod and her one-woman cooking show. All right. There. And I'm sitting down. All right. I will not hold you guys. Okay. Remember this? Like 4 hours ago. It's bitter. So I'm going to add more cucumber. People outside. And ice. Tastes a lot better. Just needs a little bit more cucumber and garlic. All right. I'm tired. I am. That was a lot. To me, that was a lot. What is that? What am I looking for? Oh, I know what I'm looking for. I'm just going to open another tab. Hey, if you guys are interested in purchasing my books, they're not cookbooks. They're works of fiction, because that's what I do. I write and take photographs. I tell a story. I'm going to put the link in the room or on the browser or some kind of way. Get this link to you guys. And then when you see me with really nice pots and pans, then I know you bought some books. But as much stuff as I used to burn, I would have destroyed those pots and pans by now. I used to burn a good deal of my food. And I just had to tell myself, you're going to start paying attention and you're not going to burn your food. Now, links. YouTube. Oh, that's what that's for? All right. Well, I don't know. I just want to put a link in the room. Maybe a chat. Maybe I'll try chat. Okay, here's the little box. I'm going to put the link right here. Who? Okay. Be right back.